Last time on Monster Makeover, our contestants tried to recreate the effects of nuclear radiation with the super mutant from Fallout 3. The competition is getting serious, many have gone home, and one will soon snag an Xbox 360 bundle, a ZUNE music player, and a prize from this guy.
My name is Mike Elizalde. I'm the owner of Spectral Motion Incorporated, and I'm going to give the winner the opportunity to come and work at Spectral Motion on a major motion picture.
We are on the scene here in Los Angeles, California at the Cinema Makeup School. What's up, everybody? I'm Natalie Souza.
What's up, everybody? I'm Nelson Rodriguez, and I'm here to tell you that life is all about choices.
It's true. Like, I could knock down every single one of these sculptures if I wanted to and then just ravish you on the table.
You could do that. That's a choice
It's my
that
prerogative.
you have. Yes, but our contestants will have the choice today of deciding what evil looks like based on the game Fable II. But before we get to that, we're going to find out just how cold-hearted our judges were with last episode's contestants.
This one was very difficult, and this is the time where we have to go from 6 to 2. Sean, I would have liked to have seen a little more control of the silicone work on the cheek.
Kayla, I love what you did. I love especially this mouth gouge out here.
Marta, I really liked your edges.
Tara, I like your makeup. It's a bold direction that you went. It's risky, and we'll see how it plays out.
Rigo,
You could have had a little more contouring and color work. I think it's probably because you spent so much time working on the three-dimensional aspect of it.
Sarah, I think you got the first color of anybody on in the room. Everything that's there, it makes sense to me.
I'm okay with it for what I had time to do. Paint job didn't go the way I planned.
I definitely could have spent more time. I wanted to do some veins.
The coloring and some of the blending on the edges I got at the end hopefully covered most everything.
I think it's good.
That's a super mutant wife.
We're going to have to eliminate 4 contestants. Kevin, could you stand, please? Laura, could you stand, please? And these are our winners.
If I didn't make it, it's just because I wasn't ready, and I'm very happy for the contestants that made it.
He did match the subject matter, however, it was a little sloppy.
Good luck, break a brush.
For this episode, we asked our contestants to turn our models into the very incarnation of evil as inspired by the game Fable II. This is an action role-playing game where every decision you make defines who you become. You can be as evil as you like, and your character will reflect it by looking more and more like me.
This challenge is a little bit different, though. We're asking our artists to use Fable II as inspiration, but we want them to imagine their own visions of evil.
I am a CMS graduate. I've been working in the industry since I graduated.
I just graduated in September 12th, so this is the chance that I could show my work.
I'm a movie nut. I like everything about movies.
It would be amazing to be a part of Spectral Motion at the end of this, and I'd love to learn from them and step up my skills a little bit.
My name is Sarah Choi. I'm originally from South Korea.
My name is Liz, and I am from Orange County.
My name is Tara Lang, and I am from Littleton, Colorado.
My name is Robert Lindsay, and I'm originally from Germany.
This is the late stage of the competition. We have cranked up the time. Each contestant has 2.5 hours and still about $100 worth of makeup supplies so they can recreate the effects in the game. And the losers will be terribly sad because they were so close. The winner becomes the winner.
Yes, and they will bathe in an Xbox 360 bundle and lots of goodies.
And the job. For an opportunity to get your own goodies in the form of an Xbox 360 prize pack, tune in to the end of this episode.
now we come to episode 7 with Fable II. Let's get started.
We opened our doors at Spectral Motion in 2002 on Hellboy. Most recently, we wrapped up Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, for which we created over 15 makeup effects and creature effects. We did both of the Fantastic Four movies, creating the Thing makeup for Michael Chiklis, and then we just wrapped up Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell starring as Marshall. Things are looking very promising for all four. There are a couple of concerns. I noticed a couple of little edges that looked a little rough to me. Maybe some of the horn placement wasn't quite where I thought it should be. But by and large, I think they're doing a really great job.
Sarah got her color on first, but she's not using an airbrush, and I'm a little worried it might be a little too choppy. They only have 20 minutes to go from this point, so I can see the frantic nature coming in. People are having to do triage or making decisions. What can I do, what I can't do? Only 2 move on from these 4. And I think having Mike Elizalde here from Spectral Motion is really amping up the pressure. The prosthetics are getting more specific, and that means other makeup artists will shine and move forward because they don't have to use imagination as much, but they're technically speedy and proficient.
All right, makeup artists, I'm going to ask you to put your brushes and sponges down. The competition is complete for Fable II.
My son plays Xbox 360, and he's the character that he plays.
I'm pretty nervous, and I might regurgitate my breakfast any given moment.
This is a demon. She looks sexy, but scary.
She feels really good in her skin, and she's ready to take over the world.
We come to the end of Fable II, Episode 7.
The fact that the 4 of you are here today speaks for your skill level. You guys did a wonderful job, wonderful work, and congratulations on getting this far.
And I would like to reintroduce Michael Key, not only editor of Makeup Artist Magazine and such, but multi-Emmy nominee.
Robert, you're a clever guy. When I'm watching you work, I never know exactly what you're going to do. I love the coloring that you had going on, the gradient within the horns. I thought it was really good, and I can see that you're rushing that black at the end, and it got away from you.
Having applied Hellboy's makeup for 100 days, the speckling works very well, that spattering technique. It does help to break up the surface of the red.
Sarah, I think your coloration, everything worked wonderfully. I think some of the veining and such, especially around the cheek area, could have been just a little bit less.
I think the things that I was most impressed with your application was the speed. A very good job of getting some really nice clean edges and putting it all together very quickly.
Tara, very nice job. I think the detail on the horns worked really, really well. It just, they just come right out.
I really do like the transition of flesh to the horns. It looks terrific. I would definitely encourage you to find more highlight and shadow in the makeup.
Liz, I thought you had probably the cleanest application of the 4 of the makeups. I know that if you had 15 more minutes to do this makeup, it would be a home run.
I think you could have done something a little more with the horns, but I kind of see where you're coming from the aesthetic of keeping it sort of monochromatic. The drool just put it over the top for me.
Now we come to the final part and the final judging.
Why do we put each other through this?
Why do we do it to ourselves?
We know that we're not going to show you what happens next. You have to come back next time, but you can go to xbox.com/monstermakeover for the entry form and official rules to the sweepstakes so that you can maybe enter for a chance to win an Xbox 360 bundle.
Right. So it's your job to tune into the next episode of Monster Makeover. We'll see you then.